Welcome back to episode 3 of our PTR Park Rangers series for Legends mod and PTR mod. Today is all about the rebuild. We have struggled a little bit early on, taking a few too many risks. But fortunately, we are still sitting at level 4 with some really decent gear on everybody. And the perks are doing quite well as well. Very happy to have Phalanx and the shield wall on Yaroslav. Yogi's getting that dodge to a pretty okay amount. Sadly, we are putting his armor a little heavy. And there's not much we can do about it. I could give him the ranger's armor, but then we can't give him attachments. 155, 135, 17 versus 18, yeah. There's really not much we can do at the moment to give him even more dodge. But we'll utilize the beautiful chain mace we got recently and all the other good stuff, including our banner. But today we got to earn a decent amount of money to fill up the 2 other slots that we lost, and hopefully get a retinue soon. We got 1,500, but that doesn't mean very much when it comes to all the spending we need to do today. But we are on the latest patch for Legends mod. They've done some nice little tweaks and fixes. We're on like 20i, I think it is now. They're doing so much. And the PTR we're on 1.08, I think it is. They've been doing some really nice stuff. We had a stream just yesterday, and we got wrecked by barbarians, so they've tried to fix that up for us. Last Stand is very strong, so we won't have to worry too much this time around. This quest that we have in here, I am really not looking into it. 1,000 bucks is wonderful, but there's no way we can beat it. So, seeing as there's not much left for us here, we're going to go over to Loot and Dock, but yeah, we have so many medical supplies. But I would really like to quickly check for new recruits, because we're almost close to dawn anyways. And salvaging helps as well, because our tools take a bit of a hit recently. I don't remember if there was anybody here that we cared about. No, not really. Oh, there's an apprentice. We are trying to go ranged. Bow, throw. Oh, we could do a throwing person. Really want to do a throwing person. Close combat archer. Has bonus to range defense. I hate double-tongued. Hybridization is great. Yeah, Lauren keeps trying to remind me, and I appreciate it, man, that you can look at the background for this icon, and it actually tells you the same thing technically that the perks do, except if you don't understand what all the perks do, you don't click, you put your mouse here, and it tells you they have an aptitude for bows, throwing weapons, daggers, and flails. They prefer using one-handed weapons and ranged weapons, likes using medium armor, shields, and fighting southerners. So it sort of gives you a bit of a heads up on what perk trees the character has when you do the tryout. It doesn't work when they're not tried out. It says, try out this character, reveal more information. So, yeah. Impatience really cool. It's not super valuable, and double tongue's a bad thing. But I could hope he rolls well. There's another apprentice. That's a bit more promising when it comes to damage, but not for ranged damage. I guess it's not the worst thing. Nimble, battle-forged. But we have to really spend our money wisely, so I'm not going to risk it on... Unless he's talented. Is he talented? No. Okay, so I'm not risking it on this guy. We could live with a double-tongued. Ah, fine, I'll risk it. 35's pretty crappy. With Gifted, though, already has the 1-star in range defense. So with Gifted, that would give it, what, 79? And then with the talents from past level 6, would have a 50% chance of getting an extra few points. And then you get 2 extra perks after level 13. Leveling up really quick. Has the flail thing to constantly hit heads. So you get an extra chance to hit heads by 10% if you take that. Add it to throwing weapons. Penetration is increased by using piercing. Cutting is armor effectiveness. And blunt gives you a chance to stun them. Chance to hit the head with ranged attacks increased by 25%. Plus the 10%. Plus everything else. That's not bad. In all honesty, we do need another person, so holding on to you for the moment is not a bad idea. And technically it could work out. Even in melee, technically, as well. But I'm not risking it with the defense. Yeah, there's just so much potential for PTR to make people good in multiple different ways. Headhunting is nice, because then you can use throwing weapons for headhunting. I think bows give you a chance to hit the head as well. I'm not sure. Range attacks against enemies wielding ranged weapons. No, that's not super great for throwing. I might be completely wrong, though. Yeah, there's a chance I'm wrong, but that's okay. Throwing sounds good. And who's next on the list? That's a good question. Valentino, I think, is. So welcome to the party. For the moment, we're going to have to give you a pitchfork, because you have better melee skill. But later on, we'll get you something better. 25, that's a 25. Okay, so then we don't have to repair it. Sweet. That'll keep you alive for a little bit. So welcome to the party. Let's try and get some hunters or something bigger. Or people with actual defense. I'll just put the little thing back up. Where is it? On my list of things to do. There we are. The little list. Just to remind myself and you guys as well what we can actually hire this season. So, retired soldiers and squires, taxidermist, probably the melee ones that we can deal with. Houndmaster. And yeah, just apprentice, so it's easier to go through them. But yeah, so that'll keep us moving forward. So let's go over to Loot and Dock. I don't think we have any injuries or anything to fix. We have one... Oops, that's Devin put right there. Heal by tomorrow, but it's treated. Yeah, that's right. We did treat it last episode. Please have some quests for us. There are 2 level tier 2s. I am interested in doing a caravan. I'm not super interested in doing a delivery, but it is a 260... Oh, that's because it's 3 days. Nope. No. Anyone want to join us on a caravan? There's a woodcutter for 1 grand. Heck no, that's way too expensive. And nobody else is useful. We don't need to worry about food if we're going on a caravan, so that's nice to see. There is some throwing weapons for 217. I know you can get them for less than 200. So for the moment, we're not desperate to buy that, so we're not going to buy it. Selling for 17 is not enough. So then we just accept the quest. We don't need to worry about food. It is a... how many days? 3 days? 3 days. We will buy 1 piece of food, just so when we get there, it's not nighttime and we get screwed over. Whilst we're waiting, is there anything we desperately need to salvage? Those make money. Those do not. Those do not. That doesn't. And that'll be 7 hours of salvage. That's not too bad. We'll have 1 person on gathering, everyone else on salvage, because there's nothing else to do. It's too easy to get free stuff when you're camping, that you really don't have much else to do with your time. So I guess we can just train. We'll risk the injuries. We've got way too many everythings. Medicines and all that. So let's just start training. And Grossholes is how far away? No, we're good. Oh, it's all the way up there. Okay, we're going to have a long journey. Let's hope we get a lot of XP from this training. But quickly. Yes, good. I'm going too fast. Nice, no injuries. That's good. Big city. Big city means recruits. And it also means maybe selling for 22. But do I need to sell? That is the big question. I'll sell 2 slings and a bow. Poison gland I'll probably never use, but it's good to keep it in your inventory because you might get the event that maximizes your profits. Oh, I'd love to get the retired soldier. Herbalists I always look away from. Retired soldier for even more expensive. Sheesh. And there's also a tier 4 quest this early on. That's scary. I can't risk selling other things. I can sell a hatchet, because the flail and the short sword are actually useful. We have a hooked blade. Why did I give you this if we have a hooked blade? I'm so forgetful. I've been doing too many different series at once, and I was like, oh wow, we actually had that as well. That's amazing. Yeah, so that's good enough for the moment. We'll keep it going. And hopefully we'll pick up someone else along the way. Small city, but it's nighttime. Probably gonna miss these ones here. Gonna go through the forest one? No, we're probably gonna pass it by. Yeah. What is it you carry? How many crowns for a beer? Well, you ask too much, buddy. Whenever that guy goes around and does that event, it's expensive. That's just all it is. Especially early game. You don't want to be making your party do that event early game. I'm not going to jinx it. I know what I want to say, but I'm not going to jinx it. We had an entire caravan 3 days without a fight. I was going to say it, but I didn't want to say it. I think every other caravan took the bullet. You saw how many battle sites there were. That's a lot of battle sites, so everyone else took the bullet for us. And that's so much XP for a brand new character as well. Congrats, Valentina. You did nothing, got to level 3. That's sweet. Definitely going with student into gifted. That's absolutely wonderful. Let's get those stats. Happy with the health. Happy with the stamina. Happy with... Wow, you're rolling 4s on that range defense a lot. Loving it. And we'll go for the fatigue again. Sweet. That's starting to look a little bit nicer. Yeah, guaranteed 79. And then with the talent, that gets you a bit higher. As long as you're getting close to like the 80, 85. With the bonuses here, hybridization as well. That's going to be so good. Probably should put a little effort into the melee skill, but I'm probably not going to. I probably should, but we could get Wind Reader and hybridization. We're definitely getting hybridization. But I think Wind Reader is going to be the go for this case. I think on our live stream I was going with more melee skills on one of the builds, but we'll see how Wind Reader takes us. And some other character in the party, I'll have to remember to make it a hybrid build to see what the difference is and how much more bonuses you get. Congrats to Mr. Ranger with the level up. Sad on the 3, but that's okay. That 5 is just too hard to ignore. And Bow Mastery for the win. Soon gonna get that favorite archer when we've got nothing else to grab. But that 33% penalty for targets behind cover reduced is really nice. And I can't wait till we get it. Yogi dodge one-handed spear. Let's go 3-3 into... I mean, if we keep rolling 5s on initiative, I'm gonna keep grabbing it. That's just how it is. Oh, but now if we're gonna grab Spear Mastery, we don't have a spear. Oh, we do. Yeah, screw it. Yaroslav, you can switch it out, bud. For the moment. Is the spear the right choice right now? Dynamic Duo, that's pretty cool. I'd love to showcase that perk. It's kind of like Lone Wolf, but with two guys next to each other getting the bonus of Lone Wolf. So you can, like, have a dynamic duo, as the perk says. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, I did remember. I might not do a one-handed spear build with this guy. So, I'll give that back. I was trying to remember what I was forgetting, because obviously I forget too much. But the cool thing, I was reminded by Uber, I think it was, that this guy does have the Fencer ability. Which means it's actually maybe smarter to go for a Fencer Swordmaster build with the dodge. So, Dodge Fencer seems to be maybe the better choice. With a couple bit of Battle Mage skills like Root and Miasma. I wouldn't think Summon Storm or any other fancy spells would be super useful. Read Omens is good, but that means you have to sit in the back and do practically nothing. And I don't want our druid just to sit in the back and do nothing with all these stats. We do get alert. And before we get masteries and stuff, I'm going to grab alert. Bump that initiative up, make sure our dodge gets as high as possible, and that will be nice. Other than that, we are in a village close to the forests, which means we get the good recruits. And I said that too soon, but I didn't also say that too soon, because look at this. Please have shield mastery. Please have shield mastery. Shield expert, you do. That is tempting. That is also tempting. Shield expert seems to be very common amongst a lot of people nowadays. Very common. I remember in Legends mod, without PTR, it's a lot harder to find shield expert, but for some reason, almost everybody we have... Oh, Zan, you don't have it. But almost everyone else has shield expert except for the ranger and Zan. Which is pretty interesting. They might have changed the spawn rate of shield expert. But look at this, we've got two choices, one slot in the party. Tiny is probably the right call here because that's the extra 5 defense. But then Paranoid does the same thing. Fragile is probably worse than Fear of Nobles. These skills don't really make a difference when you're making a tank. Dynamic duo, that's pretty cool. Could have a tank sit next to our druid the entire fight. He is a nimble tank or a medium tank because of Lithe. Lithe is different nowadays. I like it. Am I really leaning towards anything else? Not desperately. We have at least 2 ranged people at the moment. 1 polearm to support, and we're trying to keep some frontliners to protect the rangers. We'll have to buy more ranged people when we get a bigger retinue. So we'll dismiss this one, and we'll keep this one. And sadly he rolled a 3, but that's still good enough. Definitely good enough. He gets up to 33. He doesn't have anything else, sadly. He doesn't get gifted. He gets pacifist, which is funny. There's no recover. But he does get some really nice defensives, and probably medium armor is the right way to go. Yeah. So dodge nimble tank, which means that's a light tank, medium tank, and dodge fencer, which means light. And these guys will all stay out of combat at the moment, which is cool. Very nice, and we'll give you the... Wow, you've got better melee skill than our Yaroslav tank. Also, we do need to name you, that is correct. So, Thraxis unfortunately missed out last season, but he wants to come in as a tank this season, so welcome, buddy. There we go, let's fix that, good. And you get the flail, because that is going to be a really nice addition to a 60 melee skill. Not going to do much damage with it, but it does something. And it really threatens people who have shields, and I love that. because flails are amazing. Other than that, let's try and get some quests out of the way. Keep getting that money back up. Luckily... Oh, that's not a bad quest unless it's spiders. Luckily, we're hiring very cheap brothers. Apprentices are nice and cheap, so we're not falling behind on our goals. That's another good caravan. Oh, we could totally do that. We do need to pick up some food, because we are getting through that pretty quickly. 12 a day, so we could get a second batch of meat, and we would still be okay. Sweet. So that's not a problem at all. Little expensive. Tier 2 attachment for 36 bucks. That's not needed for the party at the moment. Okay, good. Don't want to buy unnecessary things. Yeah. Okay, let's go get this arrow maker shed fixed. The thing I hate about these quests is there's a good chance it's spiders. Oh, thank goodness it's not spiders. Whew. Sometimes I get really bad luck and it's spiders. We would probably have to run... I'm not sure, actually. We have a decent team, but... somebody would have gotten hurt badly if it was spiders. And I should probably switch people around so Mr. Ranger's not on the corner. But this will be a nice fight. With the most recent patch of Legends, they have done some work to reduce the amount of spam that rabble poachers are in. So you won't see bunches of parties like with 20 poachers and like 10 rabble in front of them. So I like that they've been working on that to try and make it a bit more fair. A little bit more easier to deal with the swarms. And to make them at least a bit more threatening. Mr. Ranger's job? Counter-sniping. We want to stack those up as much as possible. Thraxis, I'm going to have you wait. And I'm going to have Yaroslav wait. Because I want our back line... Dang it. Our back line too? Yes, good. Get some hits in before we push the front. Now, Thraxis versus Yaroslav. Who has the better defense? 23? 38. Okay, so Thraxis sits here. And Yaroslav sits here and gets the 70%. Beautiful. Yeah, Phalanx is great. Gotta always keep our shield bros together. Yeah, I saw that coming. But I also saw this coming. No, I didn't. I was just hoping that would work. It sounded better that I kind of thought it was going to work. Can we get this? Dang it. We need to rush them down quickly. Dang it. We'll keep you busy. And we'll keep him busy. Good, he's not running. Nice. That chain flail's way too good, and I love it. We can go for one hit. Walk around, walk around. We'll go walk around and one stab. Nice. Only problem is he's probably going to die when he runs. But we can't always feed every single kill to people, sadly. So we'll go for this one. And we'll try and get the super snipe. Oh, well. 7 turns, 6 turns. Well, there is a chance we can get it. Oh, there's an even better chance if I do this. Man, druids are so good for cleaning up. Way too good. Keep him busy. Please don't escape. Good. We'll probably go... Actually, no, we don't need to do that. We're fine with everybody's positioning at the moment. Beautiful. One stab won't kill, so Yaroslav, set up the kill. Valentino could accidentally kill him in one shot, so we gotta be careful for that. Nice. Beautiful. That's how you stack them kills. And not too bad for the loot. Be nice if we got some money out of it, but we're getting paid. So that's perfectly fine. And no spiders means I'm happy. No level up, sadly, but we're doing okay. We have technically daggers on everyone, so we can salvage most of what we have. Yeah, that's fine. There we go, and why not? Let's do another crazy caravan. And we can just stack the XP, so let's enjoy another crazy amount of XP. This will really put us ahead of the curve for the gameplay. Somebody's got blood in their socks. Ouch. Yaroslav stepped in a bunch of rocks. Put your boots back on, man. That's gotta hurt. You'll be fine. You lost like 10 health. But yeah, definitely getting these levels early. Nice. We get a nice brigand fight again. Yeah, it'll allow us to keep on top of the curve. That's the biggest thing. If you're behind the curve of Battle Brothers, you're really playing catch-up, which makes it a little bit tough to start getting good stuff. Good fights. We could go for the... No, I'm going to wait for them to rush us. It's a caravan fight. They have to rush us, don't they? Thank you. Even if they have ranged people in caravan fights, they always rush you because they want to kill the donkeys. That's like their highest priority when the AI does their things. We'll take that high ground, thank you. Definitely. Yaroslav has the defense to do it. I am going to slow down the threat, who is this one. You are the threat, buddy. That was nice. Sadly, that didn't really roll well. But that's okay. It makes a difference. Dang it. So close. 64 out of 66. Yaroslav, let's just shield wall this. Because they're going to try and push. 1, 2, 3, 4. Technically, they could rush you from there. Technically, they could rush you from here. If I go here, then we can move there next turn. And then we can rotate in Valentino. And the caravan could save us. That works too. Everything works. Who else can we slow down? I guess nobody else really needs to be slowed down. Going for the flank. Yep, that's perfectly fine. We have to stop them from doing that. Nice. Unfortunately, not a kill. Oh. No! At least he didn't hit us. That's good. I'm going to wait. He's going to have his fun time of breaking out instantly. We're going to stop him again. Going to move back to try and take this top flank. Caravan hands, do your stuff. Oh, we haven't even gotten a single kill yet. Come on, boys. Yeah, we're going to have to engage these two with Yogi. That means they're allowed to flank this way, which I don't like. A 1 and a 3, fair enough. And a 17. Nice. Good. Gonna have to go here and get the 57. Whew. Ooh, that's rough. Okay, so technically we should give up this position. Because that will hopefully invite them to come down this way. And we already had 2 melee people on 1 melee people. That's a bad ratio. So we want to try and meet the demands up here. So let's go for this, obviously. Beautiful. Little unlucky. That was beautiful. Save the donkeys, Mr. Caravan Hands. Come on. Come on. Yes, you opened up the flank. Nice. That's the snipe we needed. Good kill. That's fine. We can clap it back. Poacher's not threatening. Yes, he took the high ground. Sadly, he's the most annoying one out of them all, but we've kept him busy for so long. He hasn't made an impact in this fight. Oh, we got a nice headshot on him. 31, 44, 64. I'll go for it. Yes, the white flags. Beautiful. Kind of want that 63. Yeah. And for the reason of moving back here, helping with this guy. Oh, you screwed up my plan. I wanted Thraxis to go and make sure the poacher doesn't run away. But we can get the poacher anyways. Because of that. There's all our white flags. Ta-da! We did it. Now let's hope we get all the kills without them getting stolen from us. Nice. Beautiful. Nope, that's one stolen. Please, don't steal this one, guys. Ooh, actually, he's still fighting us. Ah, screwed up our positioning. Okay, good. He didn't hit you bad. Let's go for the archer shots on him. Not bad. Thraxis. Good kill. That was a beautiful fight. We got a helmet from it. We didn't get any armor because we destroyed all their armor. 200 bucks? Yes. And free shields because, you know, always love extra shields in the party's bank. That was a beautiful fight. And level ups all around. So Thraxis, there you go. Nice rolls. Definitely nice. Not many good options. But technically there are 2 good options, and that is Alert and Pointy End for a tank. Mainly because the way they reworked medium armor is you kind of need a little bit of fatigue and a little bit of initiative to get the balance right, because balance is completely different. You want to be hanging around... The easiest way to figure out how to play medium armor is you look at Lithe and you say, okay, Lithe wants you to be between 25 and 35 armor fatigue, maximum fatigue reduction. So as long as you're building yourself around that area, you're practically set for medium armor. You want it slightly heavy, but not heavy. Not as light as Nimble, which is 15 fatigue, and not as heavy as Battleforge, which is as hard as you can get. So we'll try and get things like beautiful things like perfect fit, balance. Freedom of movement, I don't think yet. It's not going to work because that's a light armor perk. Oh, and I love clarity. Oh, the fact that PTR mod gave me clarity back, that's the best thing they've ever done. I love everything else, but man, thank you so much for clarity. But yeah, after all that, the pointy end's good. You already have 60 melee skills, so you don't really need it unless you've got nothing else to do. But I'm going to grab Alert just to give it that extra defensive stuff there. Zan, looking great at level 5. And yeah, we'll just grab the usual stuff for you. And for the next thing, Polearm Mastery. Definitely. Oh, actually, ooh, I almost did okay. No, we need Discovered Talent. We want more stats. As much as I want polearm mastery, stats is my favorite thing. You get an instant level up as well. It's like gifted, but even better because it gives you... Look at that. Look at there's the stars. Look how shiny you are, Zan. Super shiny. Look at that. You just got to take that in for a second. That's amazing. Whew. We'll get you your Paymaster stuff because you get 2 perk points for free after Rising Star. You get your 2 perk points from Student. You're just swimming in perk points. So it doesn't matter what character you get in the game, as long as you get Student, Gifted, Discover Talent, and Rising Star from the Talented perk group, you're swimming and you're winning. That's how it is. So just look at them stats. Look at it. It's beautiful. I can't get over that. It's awesome. So we'll give Thraxis an extra bit of armor on his little noggin there. Repair things that we can get money off of. Salvage things that are completely useless. And we'll keep the shields repaired just in case. And just in case we need to sell them too. Okay. Let's keep training. Tools are fine enough that I don't really need to push us for... yeah, I thought we were going to go that way. We don't need to push for salvage right away. Oh, we're getting paid extra because we killed people. Oh, I love caravans that make you do that. That give you the option of getting more money. Ah, nomads! Uh-oh. Oh, it's just indebted. Thank God. Thank God that Legends made nomads a lot easier. I think it was a few patches back. Maybe more than a few patches back, because my memory is horrible. But they did make the earlier nomad parties full of more indebted, with a couple of nomad people, instead of just constantly nomad... conscript? No, it's no. What were they called? Nomad outlaws? Or whatever the one's easier than nomad outlaws. Sadly, this is at nighttime, which is our party's weakness, but we will be fine because we don't have a crazy ranged party just yet. Indebted are sponges, so hopefully they die quickly. I think... I don't want to say this for sure. Yeesh. Oh my goodness. Nighttime's the worst. We got shot in, though. Nice. Yep, there's a fancy one. We want his armor, please. Instant kill, beautiful. And that's what I thought. I didn't want to say it, but I think it's possible that these guys... Let me get to the options. Enemy... My options always change every time I start up Battle Brothers. And do something different. No, it doesn't look like they have a fancy ability, but I think they don't really get affected by the deaths of each other. Whenever you play with Indebted in the Manhunter's origin, you don't have any effects when your friends die with the Indebted. So I'm thinking that's the same for the AI, but I could definitely be wrong. Yeah, that's okay. We don't care if we get swarmed by people with punches. But I would love to hold on to these guys. Sweet. That didn't work. That didn't work. Neither did that. That worked. Okay, Zan. Nicely done. No, no, no. Don't steal our kills. Okay, good caravan hands. Not protecting us, but not stealing our kills, so... Technically, we can't complain. Mm-hmm. Lucky shot, but not on us. Haha. Now, I'm gonna try and get Mr. Ranger to at least get one of these slinger kills. Don't know how effectively we'll get it, but hopefully we can. That worked, but it's not this kill just yet. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We can do this. We can do this. And that works. We'll steal the kill from poor Thraxis. And we can try and soften up the top flank. And we'll save our ammo. Oh, actually, we could go for the shot. No. We'll save our ammo. He's ready to die, so we'll just shield wall that. And feed these kills. Let's wait. Yeah, I know. Can we go for the headshot? Oh, it didn't kill him. Good. Thank goodness for that. I want to go for the shield next to shield makes a difference. Okay. Got the roll on a 2. Fair enough. If you want to do that, buddy, you can do that. Okay, let's go for the aimed or the normal quick. Quick shots. Almost. Mm-hmm. Three health, fair enough. Thraxis, let's put your shield up so he attacks Yaroslav instead. Out of ammunition. There we go. Okay, we need to surround him now. Fudge, I didn't think of that. Oh no! He acts in 4 turns. Crap. Yeah, he might just accidentally die. Oh well, at least we fed 1 kill. Yaroslav, you got the nice kill there. We got a sling, nice, nomad sling. I think they renamed the sling staff to be the Northerner sling or something as well in the recent patch. $100 and a nomad sling is a beautiful start for our ranged party. Because now we have technically the best sling in the game. Well, technically. At our fingertips for whenever we get a slinger into the party. We'll repair it for now so we don't forget. We will use a 50 hood for somebody in the front line. Probably Thraxis. There you go. Nicely done. Let's repair it. That would make sense as well. Just a little bit. And we'll continue with our training. Oh, can we do it? Can we get the gems? We did this in, what was it, live stream or last season or something. We got a miner to mine out gems in this event, but the tiny one, what did we get? We got an ancient cloth and an ancient sword. Thraxis, you are awesome. Beautiful. Is that a nice weapon upgrade? We got an armor upgrade for sure. Look at that. Whew. That's looking beautiful. We haven't gotten dodge on you yet, buddy, so we don't need to worry about your armor situation. Thraxis needs some armor, so Thraxis, there you go. Kitted out in some nice undead armor. Though I do think... Yeah, it's a 30, so we'll keep your 35, add the attachment on top of it. 140 armor, 135 armor, and 155. That's really strong for this early on. Sheesh. We're doing good. We got the full ancient sword. It's not the broken ancient sword, so that does 38 to 43 damage. I kind of want to use it on one of our front lines, but I kind of think the accuracy is more important, and the accuracy by going through shields is more important. Accuracy through shields and also Yogi will do crazy damage with it. Yeah, I don't think it's the right time, switch out like that, to use the ancient sword. Definitely for someone in the future in the party. Definitely. But I don't think we'll make use of it just yet. Tons of XP, very nice. Level ups all around, that's what we like to see. Dodge, nimble, tank. I am happy by getting... The melee skill's tempting, but we've got to go for the initiative and the health, I believe. Because, yeah, 2's not good enough. We'll get a better one later. Yeah, there's not much else. I'd love to get immunities. But I think we have to go with the dodge to start us off. Yep. Nicely done. Thraxis, medium tank. Let's go for the 4 into the... I mean, it's a 3 is a 3. Might as well grab it. We can start grabbing balance. I don't think it'll make a big difference right now. Sadly. Oh, you are balanced a little bit. Look at that, having a heavier armor. You got 6 melee defense for free and 2 range defense. As you get more balanced, in inverted commas, you know. Getting closer, because we're close to the 25 mark. We're just outside of it. 23. When we get to 25, we're going to get a lot closer to the 15. Maybe when we get close to 20. Maybe 20 is the... Not 20, what am I saying? 30. When we get to 30, that's probably the sweet spot. But I can see medium armor being a favorite of mine for a little bit. I'm looking forward to it. Valentino, look at those beautiful 4s constantly. And that 4 too. Sweet. %10 damage more towards the target when you move forward. I don't think that's great. Quick Hands is great, but I think hybridization is very strong. Other than that, recover will be useful, and we don't really need defensive perks, so I'm going to grab hybridization. 10% of the skills for... So 10% of your range skill helps your melee skill, so whilst he's leveling up, he's going to benefit from an extra 5 melee skill. And then when we switch over to ranged weapons, he's going to benefit from an extra 5 range skill. Which is pretty sweet, so you can build a hybrid person super easily with this perk. I don't know if it's better than Wind Reader, and it might be. But yeah. We'll still go for Wind Reader on this build and see if it actually does well. If it doesn't, then we'll switch to just make it more hybridization. But that's the fun of discovering things new. You might get it slightly wrong. I'm gonna hopefully pass through Sigao, or Saigao, during the daytime. Yes? Sweet. Gonna make some money off of you guys. 416, that's actually really good. We could totally go south and sell it. I'm actually keen on doing that. Money is the name of the game. Jester Hat is tempting, but that is $100. Yeah, let's not do it. Selling for 16, that's not enough. Can't hire anyone at the moment. So let's continue our journey. We got attacked twice, that's not too bad. Free XP. A lot more free XP. Oh, yes, I love this. In the most recent update as well for Legends, they changed it so you have flavor text to let you know that if you did a short camp with training, that certain people didn't learn anything useful while certain people did. It just tells you that they didn't roll successfully with the RNG. So I love seeing that because it's like, wait a minute, were they even training? Did the game just give up on them or something? But it's nice that it gives you that extra text to let you know. So lovely little updates here and there, constantly improving the game, and I love it. Yogi looking very nice, sadly rolling a 3. So... do we take it? 76 health is good. Also, Resolve could be a little bit better. I'm slightly leaning towards the health, but we could roll a 5. But we could definitely roll better on initiative. So because we rolled low on initiative, gonna go with that. Oh, but then, here's the thing. We could get Colossus. And you're a main character that started with the party, so we can get extra perks. But we can't get extra stats for initiative, can we? Okay, I'm just going to bite the bullet and go for the crappy 3. Knowing that we can get Colossus to fix the health. Resolve can get fixed by... Oh, Resilient can fix the health as well. There's probably not much else that the Resolve can get fixed by, but still, 46 is decent, and we can get close to 50 just with one perk. One application of the stat point upgrade. But here's the part where I need to figure out what we're choosing next. Battleheart is disgustingly overpowered, and I love it. I love it. This is a very, very hard perk to get. I have no clue who gets this perk, but it's nice to see that the druid gets it. It's basically underdog on steroids that makes you immune to any version of bonuses from enemies that try to surround you. So you surround people, you get an extra 5%. If you have Backstabber, you get an extra 5%. But against battle-hearted people, you get 0. 0 bonuses. You can be surrounded by a whole bunch of snakes, basically. And they have no better chance of hitting you with their amazing backstabbers. So I think that is the right call. I'm talking it up because it's amazing, and it is. So we'll grab it. Sadly, it's hard to find underdog on other people at the moment. It's good to find shield expert, but underdog's a little bit tricky to find. But to have Battleheart, that's a game changer on a brother to make them super good on the front lines. In Halkaid Hadaquat Musara. Where's that? That's a very long name. But we can do it. If we get a delivery quest to go there whilst going through this place... will they sell us any goods to make money off of them? Probably not. Selling for 15 is not good enough. We do need a little bit of food. That is true. So we'll get that. It's either we take the delivery, or we go to this place and take one of their quests, because they'll have a bunch. How's our renown looking? Wow, we're doing really well. 569? Definitely nice. We have not unlocked the cook or anyone fancy yet. We definitely get the guide for free, because we already had a ranger. We could get the alchemist, but we haven't crafted anything. Camp cook is something I really love to get. It's also one of the cheapest ones to get. I don't think we had somebody that could get the cooking perk. No. We might have to settle with the guide early on. As much as I want to do a delivery, which I normally don't, I'm going to risk it and go to Lightmark, and hopefully the big city has what we want. A decent quest. Probably I'll follow the tracks. Probably... Oh, it's probably going to have, like, another delivery. Or, you know, a 4-star quest. Yep, I thought so. Caravan, 2 days to the east. Likefest. A delivery. Yep, day northwest. Or a 4-star quest. Follow the tracks for 1700. It's my favorite type of quest. It's tempting. But we would get our asses handed to us, I'm sure of it. Yogi's great. Mr. Ranger is slowly getting to some nice damage. Zan could do some nice damage. We've got beautiful 35 defenses on the front, 44 defense. But we would get dominated by whatever it was they'd throw at us. They'd probably even throw a champion this early. But cargo to Dunkwald. Wherever that is all the way up there. And Likefest, or Lichtfest, Oh, we could take a caravan there. And it would probably go through the southern state. That's 2 birds with 1 stone. Sweet, we'll do it. We'll get rid of this. We'll say goodbye to the tier 4 because there's no way in hell we're doing that. We'll wait till morning quickly. Just so we can shop. Yep, someone didn't learn something. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. Please have more dyes. No, you don't. Unfortunate. We'll sell the food. We'll keep that one. Selling for 19. That's good enough. We can make some nice cash off of that. We can sell the sling because we have that sling. Yeah, I'm going to make that call. Sell those 2. We have this sword, so I'm definitely going to be selling these 2. And the money's looking nice. We could sell dyes for 500 just here. That's tempting. That's very tempting. Because in all honesty, there is a chance that they get attacked by something, and their numbers just plummet. The Citadel won't buy it for a decent price, I don't think. I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to sell it here. That's a good enough profit. Look at that. We're on 2.8 already. Yeah, it would have been too risky. We could have earned a little bit more down in the south. But having a chance to do it here... Yeah, I'll do that instead. Which means we have money. Which means we can get the guide. As much as I really want the cook, we need to increase our party size. Now, I do remember somewhere in the patch notes it said that there's a way of explaining how the roster increases. Shows the current number. There are no reserve slots. They said somehow it was going to tell you where it was going to be easier to know that you had to use retinue slots to increase the size of your roster. I probably didn't read it properly and see exactly where it said that. But I don't see it here, sadly. But let's get this guide. And notice that, yes, +3 spaces to the roster. And we can go hunting for some more hunters. That's exactly what we need in our party. Are we going to find any? Heck if I know. But they're a lot more common these days. I don't want to get things like bowyers, though. Fletchers, no. Yeah, so nothing here. Let's take this quest. Let's go make some cash. Oh, 25 bucks from catching a thief. Very nice. Still sitting on 1600. That's very nice with our extra retinue slot. Moving around the map's nice. The guide, it's not the best retinue, but for the run that we're doing, it might actually be useful. Allowing us to traverse through difficult terrain a little bit easier. With our pathfinder, with the characters we grab. We can play in the forest a lot easier. We can get ambushed by nomads easier. There's all sorts of things we can do. It's still counted as nighttime. Interesting. The caravan hands we have look like they're a little bit more decent than the last ones. There is a cutthroat. Oh, that's what they're called. Not the other ones. Man, mind blank right there. Outlaws, that's right. The Outlaws are the next upgrade of the Cutthroats. Indebted are having a lovely time. Probably shouldn't be wasting my arrows. 3 slingers in the middle of the night. Maybe it's better that we fought the midnight. Beautiful kill. We need to keep that guy busy. 100%. So if we go here, or... We go here and go for that guy? No, okay. No, okay. Beautiful concussion that basically guarantees a kill. Surrounding Zan will be fine. He's got a bit of armor. And the Cutthroat now can't join in without doing some damage. That's good. Okay, that guy needs to get promoted in his army. He rolled a 4 and a 2. Sheesh, and they were headshots on our guy. Beautiful kill. Unfortunate miss. Yep, that flank is real. Beautiful kill. Let's go for 48, because this guy's definitely going to die soon. We'll go there. We're not going to risk going forward, so we'll stay where we are. That spear wall looks funny, because I think it's cut off. Can we slow him down, please? That would be nice. Yeah, 3 damage to armor. These guys do not pose a threat. And it's so nice that there's really not much of a threat from Indebted early on. Oh my goodness, can you stop rolling your 20s, man? I already said you were going to be promoted. That's a good kill. I'm going to wait, see what happens. Yeah, we'll go for that kill. That's unfortunate. Okay, you deal with him. We'll deal with these two. Yaroslav will rush that one. Yeah, you can steal our kill, that's fine. Okay, fair enough. That was unfortunate. That was a very good hit. Actually, we can just walk towards him, that's fine. Oh, well, it was worth a try. Yeah, we can just leave this guy here, he's fine. He's getting wrecked by just caravan hands. And these guys want to steal our kills, fair enough. Let's deal with this guy. So we get an easy kill with Mr. Ranger. Not bad indeed. No! Ah, trying to steal these kills. Nice. That didn't work. Nice. 2 shots left. Okay, so we won't waste our next shot. We'll go here. And that'll be fine. Beautiful. I mean, he's worth a bit of XP, so I want to steal it with Zan. Hopefully that'll kill him. Dang it. Payback is almost in order. Can we get this? No! Dang it. That Indebted really does not want to die. Don't steal a kill. Don't do it. Oh, and they stole him. Unfortunate. That's a very good hit. Kinda don't want to put her in danger, though. Good steal. 31, 39. If these are body shots, we can win with this one. 237s is better than 147. Does this kill? No, it doesn't. Okay, so we're set there perfectly. This won't kill if we hit with Thraxis. But if we hit with Yogi, it might kill. So let's just keep putting people in vines and we'll be okay. Valentina, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Yes. Let's switch that out. Beautiful. Almost got both of those. Oh, except he's going to start to flee and we're going to get the kill. No. No, he's not going to flee. Well, we don't want the caravan hand to steal it, so I'm going to wait. There we go. We had to steal it. We didn't want it stolen from us. Another Nomad Sling. That is beautiful. 78 bucks and 10 tools. That'll make up for the stuff they did to us. Sweet. Thraxis, there we go. Looking good. Gonna have to go with that 3, and I'd love to get the health. But that fatigue is a little bit tempting. So is the initiative. You do need a little bit of initiative and fatigue when it comes to a medium tank. But you already have decently 100 in each. And that melee skill is also slightly tempting. I'm gonna go with the health. I think just because we don't have Colossus, every point counts. We don't even get Resilient either, so yeah, it makes a difference. But we can get Perfect Fit. And we'll grab that for you right now. Getting 6 free initiative and fatigue cost of skills reduced by 15%. Which makes a big difference on shield wall, not so much on your main attack. But that also can help stack with Shield Expert. Actually, no, it doesn't stack with Shield Expert to reduce fatigue. It stacks with other weapon masteries. But it's nice that something other than Mind Over Body can reduce the fatigue of shield wall. Which is nice. It just is. Reduces the penalty of initiative from head and body armor by 30%. Pretty sweet. Anyways, we have a lot of repairs to do. Miniature repairs, but a lot of repairs. We do get armor upgrades in terms of helmets, so let's sort those out. And start looking very nomadic. Nicely done. And actually, we don't need to repair that 30. We can salvage it. Sweet. Time to go back to camping. Yep, good. Can we stop off here, please? Yes. What's available? Selling for 21. Ooh, that's nice. We could just sell the ancient sword. No, it's better in our company. We could sell a couple shields, though. Yeah, just a little bit of cash our way. With the prices and stuff here, we might have made a little bit more money off the dyes. But hindsight is 20/20. And it was worth the risk. Ooh, they cheapened the price of cloaks. Interesting. Nice and cheap. What is available to us here? We have a very cheap Mulati. Interesting. Shepherd's expensive, so is that one. Oh, that's because Shepherds are not part of our list. I keep remembering Shepherds as good ranged characters, but they don't like being outdoors, which is really weird. They tend sheep all day, in the middle of outdoors, and they don't like outdoors. But that's just because of the origin and all that stuff. Nomads count, though. as far as I remember. Let's put that thing back up because I can't remember. Nomads do count. Yep, both. The melee and the ranged nomads both count. So we could get a nomad, but that's all of our money. So it looks like the only thing we can try out at the moment is the Mulati. And she's horrible. So, goodbye. He's horrible. Oh well, it was worth a try. What else can we test out? Weaponsmith. I mean, there's a whip. Too expensive. Armorsmith, they have the really awesome shields, but they're kind of expensive as well. Alchemist, do you have the potion that I want? No, you don't, so you're completely useless to us. You don't even have a gun, either. Oh, we wouldn't have money for a gun. There's the Northerner Sling. Why is that being sold in the south? That's rare. Normally you'd see a Southerner Sling in the south. But yeah, you can see sling staffs have been renamed to Northerner Slings. And I think the way they're used is still technically the same. I would love to use one this season to show off the differences between Northern and Southern. Try and utilize both of them. But $800 this early on is a bit much. So I'm going to settle for some cheaper things. A 55 base for $86 is really good. And I'm going to grab it. Nuns' armors are usually really good as well, compared to other ones like the Monk's Robe. They're really cheap, and it's only a -1 fatigue. But we're past the early stage that we don't use that. 133 for a Militia Spear? Yeah, we don't have any more spears for frontliners. That is true. But it's risky to buy something now that we might not need. So I'm not going to do it. Okay, so the only risky thing we'll get is just that beautiful armor. Let's repair it and give it to someone who can use it. We'll give it to Valentino. Yeah, Valentina was the one struggling with armor, and that's why she was picked on. Beautiful 4s, beautiful 4. Want a bit more health, but we can't toss up the max rolls. Moving on from that, let's get Throwing Mastery. Nice and early. Definitely would like to do some other throwing perks, like get Quick Hands and stuff. Ah, I screwed up. I should have got Discovered Talent. Oh, I'm an idiot. I went too quickly. We'll get it next level. Next level. I was like, oh, I completely forgot we had another person with Gifted and Talented. So we have how many people? 2. We've got Zan, and we've got Valentino. Technically, Yogi is, but he doesn't have Gifted. He only gets Student. And Mr. Range doesn't get it either. But, yeah. That's me acting too quickly. I'll sort that out. Technically, you can fix this in B Editor, and I might do that off screen. Just because I really wanted to take Discovered Talent. So I might be able to fix that off screen with the compatibility of the... What is it called? It's called B-Redditor? BR Editor or something. BB Editor. And the guys who made PTR did a good job of incorporating it so it works quite well with not breaking your saves or anything. And you can technically use it whilst you're playing the game as well. So, yeah, that'll be fun. Bow Sniper, let's go for... I don't really need that health, do I? So that fatigue is looking real nice. Could get Favored Enemy Archer, or we could get Wind Reader. 1/3 of 24 is 8. So that would make a very big difference. Flaming Arrows is pretty cool too. Successful aimed shots will now light the target on fire, triggering a morale check with a penalty to resolve equal to 20% of your range skill. And by setting the target tile fire, it does damage over time that does straight to their health, if I'm not incorrect. Which is really cool. I hear a lot of people saying they love flaming arrows. To start us off, though, I will grab Wind Reader. I believe stats are slightly more important than setting people on fire. Anyways, that is practically it for that. We are way over time. I do apologize. So before... Actually, fine. We'll just quickly end this by rushing us back. Camping whilst we rush back to finish this quest. Oh, we got attacked. Anyways, we'll have to leave it there. Can't do this fight. We're way over time. I'll engage it now just so I have the autosave for it. But we'll catch you in the next one where we get to do this fun fight. See yous.